A simple Stoic morning meditation you can use every day. Good morning, fellow Stoic. Let's think together about how we're going to make today a good day. Of course, it's not enough to merely think about and know goodness. We then have to be good in order to have a good day. But as Leonardo da Vinci wrote in 1510, practice must always be founded on sound theory, and we're setting ourselves up with that theory right now. Here's a thought to get us started. What better beginning to a day is there than to have woken up? You have been granted another new day. Welcoming it, as you're doing now, is ensuring that you won't take it for granted. You're about to live a day that countless others are denied. Your eyes opened to the freshest morning of your life, and it's in your possession once again. Every morning is a little birth, and today's new beginning is emerging with the rising sun. Say this to yourself: I am grateful I woke up this morning. This gratitude feels nice, but despite it, your mind might already be racing ahead to what difficulties you'll face later today. Let's deal with those now in a calm way. Take a moment to think of realistic, specific challenges you may encounter. Some examples might be tough tasks at work, obnoxious people in public, or uncomfortable conversations with friends and family. For the things worrying you the most, plan your response by directing your attention to the elements of it that are within your control. You have the power to choose how you respond. Remember how Marcus Aurelius did this same exercise. Quote, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. None of them can hurt me. Don't waste the rest of your time here worrying about other people. It will keep you from doing anything useful. Why do you complain rather than act?" End quote. Say this to yourself: I have prepared as best I can. I am capable of dealing with what comes my way. For the final part of our morning meditation, let's think about kindness. We've already thought about how we might encounter difficult people today, but let's take it a step further. Seneca's simple rule was to treat every person as an opportunity for kindness, and Marcus Aurelius reminded himself and us that we are all here for the sake and support of one another. It's worth remembering that good people can experience bad moods, and that most people are fighting internal battles that simply aren't visible to you. For these reasons and more, they may be unkind to you today. The Stoic response, of course, is not to let that stop you being kind to them. The healthiest revenge for bad behaviour is not to replicate it. Our acts of kindness can turn that struggling person's day around. They can give someone a boost they otherwise wouldn't have had, and they might even pass it on to someone else. Even very small acts can ripple outwards and have a profound and far-reaching effect. But not only can kindness create positive chains, it can break negative ones too. Consider this passage from a poem by the poet Young Pueblo. Quote, "We often hand our tension over to others without understanding that it wasn't ours to begin with. Someone passed it to us, and so we pass it to the next person, and they to the next, until it lands in the hands of someone with the tools to process it and let it go. The more of us who are open to inner work, the more points there will be in the giant web of humanity where harm will not be able to spread." End quote. Today you have an important role in the giant web of humanity. Say this to yourself: today I will promote the spread of kindness and block the spread of unkindness. Good morning, fellow Stoic. Have a good day.